The Philippine Navy currently needs more vessels to uphold its mandate as a maritime branch of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Also, its Coast Guard counterparts badly need the same thing on their own fleet. And with these concerns underlie the basic point of this discussion matter that primarily aims to understand the nature of it with regards to securing the waters. The topic about maritime domain awareness varies from internal defense issues up to territorial-based ones. All of it pertains to the necessity of protecting the waters surrounding an archipelagic nation like the Philippines. For instance, the recent clash between the government and the Abu Sayyaf group in an unlikely place like Bohol gave necessary importance to the discussion of having internal maritime domain awareness, wherein an intelligence discussion that this article cited, military improvements are needed in a sense that additional naval assets gave a boost in improving maritime security, in which it was currently covered by the Philippine Navy's own modernization program called the SAIL Plan, in which it addresses the areas of the maritime branch that needs improvement. Another example is the so-called harassment by the Chinese against the Filipino fishermen over the disputed area in the West Philippine Sea, South China Sea, called Union Banks. Verification was made by the Philippine Navy where in that matter one is indeed unsure about the identities of these said Chinese harassers, whether it may be their Navy or Coast Guard. That also suffices the necessary understanding of the Maritime Domain Awareness, MDA, and its necessity where enhancing maritime security is a high priority for that matter. Also to take note, multiple incursions took place along the waters surrounding the Philippines that are covered under this topic. From the border with Taiwan in the Bashi Channel down to the Sulu Sea as well as from the West Philippine Sea to the Benham Rise in the east, it was shown that enhancement of maritime security upon these matter as well as emphasizing MDA in the sense that incursions really are being informed as far as present needs are concerned. These being said, both the Philippine Navy and the Philippine Coast Guard are keen on modernizing fleets as well as increasing the number of gray and white hulls respectively to further fulfill their mandates to protect the nation's coastline as well as improving maritime security as well as maritime domain awareness. And in line with these things, here are some of the recent progress of both organizations' vessels procurement in which it hopes that mandates are to be fulfilled. But before we proceed there, let us discuss the very definition of Maritime Domain Awareness or MDA. The Maritime Domain Awareness, as interpreted by International Maritime Organization, is written as follows: the effective understanding of any activity associated with the maritime environment that could impact the security, safety, economy or environment. Moreover, it is also good to know that navies like those of the United States also have their own concept over the Maritime Domain Awareness in the form of a document that can be downloaded here. Apparently, the concept made by the United States Navy gives a background about it, wherein the respect to maritime security, securing commercial routes as well as coming up with the constant change of needs in maritime waters ranging from disaster relief to unconventional enemies are a necessity that each and the maritime nation has a role to play upon.